Hi, it's Cathy, and I am here with another episode of Tippin on Tuesday. Although I was thinking about it, and maybe we should be calling today Tool Time on Tuesday, like Tim Allen had his show back in the 80s. We're going to just discuss how to clean some of your tools so that you can keep lots of things in good order as you use them. So let's get started. Depending upon your items, you'll use different cleaners. The first one being, mine is a generic for Purell hand sanitizer, and this works really great on your scissors. But I don't recommend it for plastics. There has been some discussion. Some people actually do use this. However, I have heard differing reports on the potential for cracking and glazing and hazing over time. So I just wouldn't recommend it because of that fact. If you own a Misty, you already know about this product because Ileana only recommends this Novus #1 plastic clean and shine for cleaning the Misty because it is acrylic. So since she recommends just this for acrylics and it is meant for plastic products, I thought it would be a good one for my acrylic blocks and also my other pieces, the permanent parts of my fast fuse and my snail. So let's get started. I have a couple of soft cloths here, and I'm going to take and we'll do our scissors first. And what I've got on here is, you know, when you cut with your tear and tape or something, you might get a little buildup of adhesive on your scissors. So we're going to clean those because we definitely want to have clean tools while we're working. So with a hand sanitizer, you can just kind of rub away at the adhesive buildup, and that will come off. And it doesn't take much time. That was a pretty big glob of adhesive on this pair of scissors. And then we'll turn it over and catch the other side. And get all that off. Come on, last little bit. There we go. And now we have our scissors are now nice and clean and they cut nice and smooth. So they're all ready to cut our paper. So then the next thing we could do is our acrylic blocks, because we all know that our acrylic blocks get things like a little bit of stuck on stays on here, some adhesive on it. It just gets all grimy and then your stamps start to not stick. So we'll get another soft cloth and spray on some of this Novus 1 and just rub with it, and it actually will work on all of that adhesive and get that off of there. And again, I had quite a bit of adhesive on this one. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and work on that stays on. And sometimes the stays on can be a little bit stubborn with this cleaner. You could, if it's just a little spot, come back with your Purell or hand sanitizer and just catch that one area, because it definitely does a better job at quickly getting rid of that. And then come back with the cleaner to get that off of there. But it should be okay for just that little bit. I wouldn't want to be using the Purell over the entire block. So then you can also go in and clean your edges here of your fast fuse where it starts to build up, and get some of that off of there so that the next time you use it, it won't build up more. And then you can also do the same thing with your snail here on the outside edge. And get all that adhesive off. And your tools are ready to go. Now, the final thing is, I think that periodically you should clean out the little trough out of your cutter, especially if you've been cutting glitter paper, because those little pieces may dull your blade. So I just take this and run my finger down through it inside of my cloth with the cleaner, and just slowly work my way from one end to the other. And as you can see, I am getting a bunch of gunk out of those. So we'll keep doing that. And you can really feel it as you glide through there, whether you've got a lot of dirt or not in them. And then we'll roll it over to the other side and get that side. And then finally, you can take your Novus and spray a little bit on, and go ahead and just give your cutter a nice cleaning. And any smudges of adhesive or anything that is on it, you can get removed. Looks like somehow there's actually a piece of tape on there. So get that off. And just make sure it's nice and clean. And even the bar here. So now when you start your projects, you're starting with clean surfaces. So I hope you enjoyed this Tippin' on Tuesday on cleaning your tools. See you next week.